His divine grace Shila Si Bhakti Vedanta Sri Janti Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Iskan Vandavacharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Patita Pavana Savior the fallen soul Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada flooding the whole universe with ecstatic Krishna Prema Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Pan Paramahamsa Padiva Jakacharnja Asta Tarazadashi Shriman. His divine grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Nama Chanja Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Ramsa Kahoshi Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopinath Shama Kun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Ganga Mai Ki Jai. Jamana Mai Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Samadhita Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Gaura Premananda. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glory to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to His divine grace. Srila Prabhupada Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachani Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Devsatani. So, I'm very happy to be back here at your center once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I've been asked to speak about Purushottama Mass.
It's the first time we did.
Huh?
Yeah, the first time.
No, this is my first time. I was the first Maharaj who ever came here. That's what they told me. I was the first Maharaj who ever came here.
This is the first time you are coming here, first time.
Oh, this is the first time I'm coming? That's what it is. Oh, okay. All right then. I misunderstood. I thought I was the first Maharaj who ever came here. That's what I said.
Yeah, you are first one. First time.
This is the first time that I'm coming here. Okay. All right, I stand corrected. I've been asked to speak about Purushottama month. A month to increase your devotional service. My best advice is you should make every month Purushottama month. You should always be increasing your devotional service. Why only every 3 years for a few weeks? You see, you should make every month Purushottama. Always be increasing your devotional service. You translate?
Maharaj, ele pedia que para a sessão, horários do Chutamaus, em sacralizar o Chutamaus.
Tonight we're reading from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, text number 34. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Manmana Bhakto Majaji Namaskuru Mamme Vaishya Yudvaivam Atmanan Matparayana. Translation. translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Engage your mind always in thinking of me, become my devotee, offer obeisances to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me. Purport. In this verse it is clearly indicated that Krishna consciousness is only means of being delivered from the clutches of this contaminated material world. Sometimes unscrupulous commentators distort the meaning of what is clearly stated here, that all devotional service should be offered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. Unfortunately, unscrupulous commentators divert the mind of the reader to that which is not at all feasible. Such commentators do not know that there is no difference between Krishna's mind and Krishna. Krishna is not an ordinary human being, he is the absolute truth. His body, his mind, and he himself are one and absolute. It is stated in the Kurma Purana and is quoted by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami in his Anubhashya comments on Chaitanya Charitamrita, 5th chapter, Ayurveda, verses 41 to 48. Deha Dehi Vivedurya Neshvare Vidyate Kvachit. This means that there is no difference in Krishna, the Supreme Lord, between himself and his body. Because the commentators do not know this science of Krishna, they hide Krishna and divide his personality from his mind or from his body. Although this is sheer ignorance of the science of Krishna, some men make profit out of misleading people. There are some who are demoniac, they also think of Krishna, but enviously, like King Kamsa's, Krishna's uncle. He was also thinking of Krishna always, but he thought of Krishna as his enemy. He was always in anxiety, wondering when Krishna would come to kill him. That kind of thinking will not help us. One should be thinking of Krishna in devotional love, that is bhakti. One should cultivate the knowledge of Krishna continuously. What is that favorable cultivation? It is to learn from a bona fide teacher. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And we have several times explained that his body is not material, but is eternal, blissful knowledge. This kind of talk about Krishna will help one become a devotee. Understanding Krishna otherwise from the wrong source will prove fruitless. One should therefore engage his mind in the eternal form, the primal form of Krishna, with conviction in his heart that Krishna is the Supreme. He should engage himself in worship. There are hundreds of thousands of temples in India for the worship of Krishna, and devotional service is practiced there. When such practice is made, one has to offer obeisance to Krishna. One should lower his head before the deity and engage his mind, his body, his activities, everything. That will make one fully absorbed in Krishna without deviation. That will help one transfer to the Krishna Loka. One should not be deviated by unscrupulous commentators. One must engage in the 9 different processes of devotional service, beginning with hearing and chanting about Krishna. Pure devotional service is the highest achievement of human society. The 7th and 8th chapters of Bhagavad Gita have explained pure devotional service to the Lord that is free from speculative knowledge, mystic yoga, and fruitive activities. Those who are not purely sanctified may be attracted by different features of the Lord, like the impersonal Brahmajyoti and localized Paramatma, but a pure devotee directly takes to the service of the Supreme Lord. There's a beautiful poem about Krishna, in which it is clearly stated that any person who is engaged in the worship of demigods is most unintelligent and cannot achieve at any time the supreme award of Krishna. The devotee in the beginning may sometimes fall from a standard, but still he should be considered superior to all other philosophers and yogis. One who always engages in Krishna consciousness should be understood to be a perfectly saintly person. His accidental, non-devotional activities will diminish, and he will soon be situated without any doubt in complete perfection. The pure devotee has no actual chance to fall down because the Supreme Personality of Godhead personally takes care of his pure devotees. Therefore, the intelligent person should take directly to the process of Krishna consciousness and happily live in this material world, he will eventually receive the supreme reward of Krishna. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta reports to the 9th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of the most confidential knowledge.
Ici, Bhagavan Shri Krishna il veut dire qu'il engage de l'esprit mental tous les temps d'enfance de Bhagavan. Les temps nous impensent et il nous invite sur Bhakta et il nous fait libre obéissance, Japi Pranam, et en même temps il nous aide à faire Bhagavan Krishna. Et si continuellement nous pouvons absorber dans Bhagavan, tout le temps pense Bhagavan, sûrement nous pouvons que Bhagavan. Et ici, dans votre Prabhupada, il a dit pour vous dire, il dit comme celui-ci, tu peux penser Bhagavan, Krishna tout le temps, mais seulement il peut penser de la haine, mauvaise façon. Il dit là, il prière pour Bhagavan Krishna. Bhagavan Krishna. Et normalement, nous disons, la Prabhupada, c'est peut dire que la personne qui peut faire puja pour un dévata avec des vies, en principe, je suis considéré comme une personne qui est moins intelligente et je ne suis pas capable de gagner le même résultat quand on peut faire bhakti pour Bhagavan à travers un neuf process qui est là pour le faire bhakti. Alors, une personne qui est intelligente, il prend la procédure de on chante des Krishna, ça veut dire les Bhagavan, Krishna Puja, pareil comme on fait expliquer dans sa vie, c'est là,
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Jata Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raganatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitam Cha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Shatarine. So Krishna is making it very clear what we have to do to become happy. In this world, everybody wants to be happy. But the problem is we're not very happy. We're bothered by so many things. Birth is very frightening. When the baby comes out of the womb, he's crying and screaming. He's in great agony. Death is also a very scary thing. People don't like to die. Old age is also very problematic. And getting sick is also very problematic. So in this world, even when we want to be happy, we face so much unhappiness. However, in the spiritual world, there's no unhappiness. Nobody has to go through the womb and take birth there. Nobody gets old there. You don't have any senior citizens in the spiritual world. Everybody's young. There's no old people there. Everybody's young. It's like Krishna is Navi Yovanam. He's an ever-fresh youth. Everybody in the spiritual world is an ever-fresh youth. Teenagers. It's like Krishna's a teenager. All teenagers. Having a great time. No sickness. No taxes. no having to go to work,
tu n'as pas de travail,
no having to go to school.
tu n'as pas l'école,
Just have a great time.
alors tu passes un grand moment.
Loving Krishna
Juste pour faire
and being
plaisir
loved by
avec
Krishna
le Krishna pour compter à nous.
and loving Krishna's devotees
Et comment Krishna se met dévot, se met content.
and being loved by Krishna's devotees.
Et être
And
content
devotees
pour
take many forms there also.
tu dois prendre un peu qu'il faut.
The cows are also devotees
Même pas de vache ici, c'est pas de
and they have human consciousness.
tu es là, même conscience c'est pas humain.
The birds, the bees,
Pas d'oiseaux,
even the trees and the
pas
rocks.
de pied, pas de roche, de tout est la même conscience.
Everyone is Krishna conscious.
De tout, je crois que la conscience de Krishna avec nous.
And everybody is working together in a wonderful, loving family mood to make Krishna and Radharani happy.
Je peux travailler d'une façon qui peut faire Krishna avec Radharani content.
So right now we're here in this rotten place called the material world.
Tu fais nous un peu de râle du monde matériel.
But by the power of Krishna Bhakti,
Avec le pouvoir de Krishna sur Bhakti,
you can enter into that transcendental dimension of prema,
tu es capable de rentrer dans la dimension qui appelle Prema,
pure love of God,
qui est dans
even
Krishna.
while you are still here in this rotting material body.
Même si nous encore dans ça, du monde matériel, là, avec ça, les corps qui est content.
Just like even though Prabhupada was an old man, you see,
Prabhupada aussi, c'est pareil.
he was like, he was like a youth though, his demeanor was like a youth.
Même quand Prabhupada était vieux, il paraît pour un jeunesse.
He never had the mentality of an old man.
Son mentalité, ça avec c'est pas une mentalité de vieille personne.
He had the mentality of a vibrant youth.
Mentalité, c'est quoi dire comme un jeune, bien vivant.
So if you will take the Krishna consciousness seriously,
Le deuxième prend la conscience de Krishna très sérieux,
you will always be young within your heart.
et tu es temps de pour être jeune dans le cœur.
Never become an old man
Les amis, vous faites moi
or
une
an
vieille
old
personne,
woman.
soit une vieille madame.
In your mentality,
Une mentalité,
you'll have the vibrancy, the enthusiasm, the potency of a youth.
vous connaissez un pouvoir, vous connaissez un enthousiasme pareil qu'une jeunesse,
Even in your old age. You see.
même comme dans le vieillesse.
So, as far as I can understand, anybody that doesn't become Krishna conscious is a complete idiot.
Alors, la seule façon, c'est de venir dans la conscience de Krishna.
Why would you not want to stay young forever within your heart?
Tu vas pas envie de rester jeune tout l'état dans le cœur.
Why would you want to become an old, spaced out, bewildered old person? It doesn't make any sense.
Tu vas pas envie de vivre bien.
If you simply chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
as much as possible, 24 hours a day.
Comme il est possible, nous sommes les Krishna Mahamantra 24 heures par jour,
Along with serving Krishna,
et en même temps servir Bhagavan Krishna,
remembering Krishna,
pense Bhagavan Krishna,
bowing down to Krishna,
faire obéissance à Bhagavan Krishna,
offering everything to Krishna,
remettre tout à fait à Bhagavan Krishna,
spiritualizing the whole country of Mauritius for Krishna, you see.
faire Maurice entier venir dans le monde spirituel.
In this way, if you absorb yourself in Krishna consciousness,
Vous absorbez vous-même dans la conscience de Krishna,
then you'll not be pinched by the material nature.
et les mondes matériels, pas pour vivre comme j'ai fait ainsi.
You'll be transcendental to the material nature.
Vous restez transcendantal,
And you'll be in a state of bliss at every minute.
et vous restez dans la joie, en bliss.
It's like one devotee used to say, Prabhu, I have been blessed with bliss. One of my godbrothers, he used to say like, so do you want to be blessed with bliss? Or do you want to be tortured by misery? It's your choice. Blessed with bliss or tortured by misery? All you have to do is remember Krishna. The names of Krishna, you see.
pense Krishna,
There's
ce nom,
Krishna, Rama, Nrsimha, Shama Sundar, Gopinath, Govinda. Just start remembering all the names of Krishna. You see, Rishikesh.
ça c'est Bhagwan ce nom, vous avez rappelé Bhagwan dans sa
And
là.
the pastimes of Krishna.
Il passe par les Bhagwan Krishna.
It's amazing how he killed all those demons.
C'est comme ça que Krishna tue Tuvan démon.
In Vrindavan, Kamsa was sending all those demons.
Tuvan démon qui est dans Vrindavan.
Like Krishna, just like that Vishtasura, that big huge bull, he came charging at Krishna.
Tuvan grand démon qui s'est venu même pour moi.
Krishna's like God and zhup.
Krishna s'est grandi, s'est zéti.
He was so big, he was like touched the clouds. He was so huge, monster. Krishna's just a little boy. He just grabbed him. Zhup. You see. Krishna is amazing how he kills all those demons. And how many plays his flute? Everyone is amazed. 33 million demigods are completely awed. And how can he play so beautifully? He's defeating all the Gandharva musicians in the heavenly planets. His flute playing is so amazing. The cows, the deer, the gopis, the gopas, even the grass becomes enchanted by the flute. So you know something? Hare Krishna mantra is not different from Krishna's flute playing. If you can learn how to become fully enchanted by Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That day will come when you will hear Krishna's flute also. Because if you go deep, 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 deep within the Hare Krishna mantra, you will find Krishna is there playing his flute. You'll find that Krishna is there lifting the Govardhan. Krishna is there subduing the Kaliya serpent. You will find Krishna there dancing on the heads of Kaliya Naga. You will even find Lord Ram's pastime there. You simply have to go deep, deep, deep into Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna mantra is the key that unlocks the door of the spiritual world. The spiritual master gives you that key. So you take that key and unlock the door to eternity. It's up to you. You want to keep suffering here? Or do you want to enter into that Goloka Vrindavan? As one of the associates of Krishna. Or one of the Vaikuntha realms. You could be with Lord Ram or Nrsimha. According to your rasa. But here's an interesting point. Let's say originally you were from the pastimes of Lord Ram. But you became more attracted to Krishna. Prabhupada explains actually you can switch your rasa. Even if you're originally from the Vaikuntha, one of the Vaikuntha planets, if you become more attracted to Krishna than to Vishnu, then when you go back to Gada, you go to Krishna Loka. But some devotees are actually more attracted to other forms than Krishna, you know that?
Alors, il y en a un qui est attiré avec les autres formes de Bhagavan Krishna.
There's that Ayurvedic Kaviraj during Chaitanya Lila, Murari Gupta. Everybody was attracted to Krishna. All the Chaitanya Bhaktas are all attracted to Krishna. But Murari Gupta tried to get very attracted to Krishna, but he was always more attracted to Ram. He just couldn't, he just felt always more attracted to Ram. You know why? He was the incarnation of Hanuman. So, you know, everybody gets to be where they want to be. So, just try to develop pure love of God. Just try now to fully surrender yourself to Krishna. And my dear Lord Krishna, now I belong to you. From now on, my every thought, my every word, my every deed is all for you. I don't want to do anything for myself anymore. I just want to do everything for your pleasure. You may say, but how can I be happy then? If I don't do something for myself, I do everything for Krishna? Well, that's how it works. When you eat, where do you put the food? Where does the food go? It goes to the belly, doesn't it? Now, if the fingers say, I don't want to feed the belly, I just want to enjoy the food right here. I just want to squeeze that gulab jamun here in my fingers. I'm not going to give it to the belly. How much enjoyment the fingers will get from that gulab jamun? How much nutrition and energy will the fingers get by just squeezing the gulab jamun in the fingers? Not much. But when that hand and the fingers agree to put the gulab jamun to the belly, you see, then the whole body becomes nourished, the hands also get energy. So Krishna is the belly and we are the hand. You can try to enjoy separately by not feeding the belly. You may think you're enjoying, but you're getting zero nourishment. But when you feed the belly, when you give service to Krishna, you become fully nourished. So what I'm telling you is this. Don't be an idiot simply trying to serve himself. You're like a hand trying to enjoy separately from the belly, the food. But when you agree to serve Krishna, you achieve unlimited happiness, and you give unlimited happiness to all living entities throughout all of existence. When you serve Krishna, you serve everyone. You serve yourself, you serve your family. Oh, who is your family anyway? Well, I'm going to tell you who your real family is. You're ready for it. Are you ready to know who's your real family? Your real family is all living entities. Because Krishna is our Father, and we are all His children. Therefore, all living entities are one big family.
Alors, tout le monde identité vivant, c'est une seule famille, une seule grande famille.
We are all in the same family here.
On est toujours dans une seule famille.
Even the people who are outside, even the Muslims,
Même les
Christians, Jews, everyone, we're all one family.
Même les musulmans, même les chrétiens, tout.
Whether you say Krishna or Allah or Jehovah, there is one supreme person.
Krishna avec Jéhovah, c'est une seule personne suprême.
You see, one Father of all living entities. He may have many names,
Un seul papa.
but actually we're all living entities. We're all one family.
Tout le monde identité vivant, mais une seule famille.
So, when you serve Krishna, you give the best service to yourself and to all living beings.
Quand tu fais servir Bhagwan Krishna, tu fais de même opportunité pour servir Krishna et tout le monde.
And here's another insider secret.
Voilà tout l'organe secret là.
The more you give love,
Plus nous donne prême,
the more you taste love.
plus nous gagnons prême.
The less you give love,
Moins ce que vous donnez,
the less you taste love.
plus moins ce que vous donnez.
So those who are intelligent,
Tout le monde qui est intelligent,
who relish the taste of prema or love,
ceux qui ont envie de gagner le reste de
they
prême,
live their life in such a way
de vivre la vie d'une telle façon,
to give unlimited love to Krishna
pour donner prême à Bhagwan Krishna sans
and
aucune limite
unlimited love to all living beings.
et sans aucune limite à toute personne.
Do you know how you give unlimited love to all living beings?
Donc, tout le monde,
It's called preaching.
tout le monde prême à toute personne veut dire il veut prêcher.
You know that Krishna orders us to preach?
Krishna dit,
He orders us to preach. Krishna orders us to preach.
et Krishna il dit à nous qu'il nous a prêché, il nous a proposé ce message.
Especially in his form of Lord Chaitanya.
Je suis dans une forme comme
Dare Dekatahika Krishna Upadashamara Gaya Guru Hara Hara Marayadesh. Whoever you meet, tell them about Krishna.
Mahaprabhu dit à quelle personne qui nous joigne, Dieu dit
And this way, on my order, you become Guru
et comme ça je deviens guru.
and deliver the people of this material existence.
Et délivrer toute une personne qui est dans le monde matériel là.
So you order to be a Guru.
Alors il y a d'autres tout le monde qui est guru.
That doesn't mean you initiate,
Alors nous avons l'initiation,
but it means you're instructing Guru, Siksha Guru. You're all ordered to become Siksha Gurus.
alors tout vous avez une connaissance sur chaque guru.
And sometimes the Siksha Guru also, he becomes Diksha Guru.
Parfois sur chaque guru aussi, et dit chaque guru.
In the presence of your Diksha Guru, you do not become Diksha Guru. When your Diksha Guru is on the planet, any students that you have cultivated, you take them to your Diksha Guru for initiation. That is the standard.
Alors après standard, ça va être tout le monde qui nous prêcher, avec le reste de chaque guru. Nous avons les autres que nous, guru initiating, et là,
And after your Diksha Guru departs from the world,
après ça,
if you are sufficiently mature, then you can also become Diksha
quand
Guru.
vous avez assez maturité, là, vous êtes capable de chaque guru.
So in this way, now we can see if there's any questions.
C'est la petite
Are they all blank? Oh, we have questions. All right, questions. It is said that we must migrate to the spiritual world to avoid suffering.